What's going on, guys? Bradley Martyn. So I'm actually, this video, they were in the best butt ever video, and we brought them here because we want to ask them more questions. And before we start this video,
this is a living room?
This is my living room. Yeah. This is my living room.
Dude.
It just has a staircase right there that goes to public parking. It's weird. But it's paid public parking, so it's almost like it's still in my house. Anyways, long story short, point is this: we're gonna ask them some questions about like approaching girls, other questions that guys might have about girls, like approaching girls in the gym, but also like just random questions. And I have not told them, like we haven't told them what questions we're gonna ask them.
Yeah. So this is actually on the fly.
This is 100% on the fly, like most of the shit we do. But so first question, no, this is gonna be hella inappropriate. Not gonna be inappropriate. Okay, but these, let's introduce them again because some people might not have seen the other video. Sure. So tell them your Instagram.
Hi, I'm Michi Peachy.
Michi_Peachy. See, that's what happens. Now in 2017, I used this joke before, but you introduce at Michi_Peachy.
So do I do at 90210 extensions?
Yeah. Hey. She owns an extension place in Beverly Hills, so she's fancy as shit.
No, not like phone extensions?
Not phone, no. Not like a phone extension, not like extension 202, like hair extensions. Like, I'm gonna go get a man bun. So,
hey.
You know, I'm gonna fix my
They're for me, bro.
They're for that shit. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, okay, let's start with this then. Because we're going to like hair, right? So we're talking about personal things, right? Yeah. So, let's talk about size. Do girls, like, does it matter how big a dude is? And understand, guys, so I want you to understand, this is just two girls with their own opinions, right?
Yeah, it's not the whole world.
It's not the whole world, but just we want to get their opinions. Yeah. So, do you think a guy being big, you think that matters? You think a guy has to be big, or like just, do you prefer that or the other? And like, basically like, just use me and Kevin. Yeah. Like Kevin's really small, like an ant, right? Oh. And I'm big,
a really fit ant.
Yeah, it's really thick. Well, ants are very fit. They can lift like, what, 100 times their body weight or some crazy shit?
You can't do that.
Bro.
You can do like two times, but I'm bigger. At the most.
Bro, but I'm bigger than you, okay? Bro. Anyways, we were fucking around, but what do you guys think? So Kevin or me? Right? And don't take, I'm not taking personal at all. This is for them.
Yeah.
God, that's such a hard question because I would say both, because sometimes it's nice to just see that a guy is strong, and that's not always about size.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, and that's
you can be strong. You can be strong.
Yeah.
Without being big.
Yeah.
So when I see that, I like that, but I also like the size because I can appreciate the muscle.
So you like strength. So you don't like a big guy that can't really lift.
Bye. So yeah. Okay.
I mean, no. I like the muscle too. Yeah. You know, I like to see a guy that's developed. You know, that works on his body.
But if a guy was smaller but he was strong, and he was like trying to get bigger, would you still like give that guy love?
give him
small but strong.
But like
small but strong.
We're trying to get bigger, like
how small? I mean,
so she's leaning towards bigger guys. Sorry, Kev.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It's good, bro.
What about you?
Well, I'm really petite, so even though I'm petite, I still like a big guy. You know, tall, big, juicy.
Juicy.
Damn, juicy.
How juicy and how tall?
No. I mean, I like them to be fit. You know what I mean? I don't know, just not too big, but then not too, like, not with any muscles. They have to have a little bit of something.
Okay.
You know? Yeah.
Cool.
Kind of in the middle.
Yeah. So she's more probably the middle. She's probably more to the.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. Next question.
Bottom line is like you want them to be, like, care about their body, and like be at least a little bit physically fit every day,
You don't want to be more developed than the guy.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to feel like I can like totally like take him on and control him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Your girl can't be able to beat you up. Like if your girl can put you in a headlock and you can't get out of it, that's a real issue.
I don't want to feel that way.
That's a serious issue. You got to be able to get out of the headlock. So that's a test. So like test it. Like if your girlfriend gets you in a headlock, you can't get out, you need to go to the gym more. Maybe more push-ups.
True.
Maybe more pull-downs, more deadlifts.
Okay.
Okay. Another question, okay? If a guy were to approach you in the gym, and I understand like everyone, because we talked to other girls about this, they're like don't do it. Yeah. Some girls say don't do it. But if a guy was to approach you, what do you think the best way a guy could approach you? Because we heard girls are like, oh, compliment the shoes and then start conversation. And then the other thing we always hear is get like a couple looks. Like see the girl, get a look. Like does she go like this? And like look away, or does she like kind of like look and then give you some time and like 3 or 4 looks, and then come talk to her about her shoes or something less like, you know, instead of being like, I like your sports bra.
Yeah.
Your boobs, I can see them. You know? So what do you like, if a guy were to approach you in the gym, basically the question I'm trying to ask, what do you think the best way a guy could do it?
For you guys, because not
Okay.
this is.
For me personally, I don't like to be bothered in the gym. It's probably the most annoying thing ever when a guy comes and tries to talk to me in the middle of my sets, and it's just like, are you kidding? But I would say when I'm done with my workout is probably when.
But wouldn't you feel weird if he was like,
would be less
if
annoyed.
he saw you, you saw him see you, and you know that he's seeing you, and you're all seeing each other, and then he waits for your workout, and he's kind of like stalking you to catch you on the way out.
I mean, it takes some finesse, definitely, you know, because I mean the whole looking
Finesse.
thing. If I make eye contact with a guy maybe once or twice, you know, it's at the 3rd, 4th time. Now it's just creepy, and now it's not a turn on. Now it's just like, stop looking at me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to do a lunge.
Damn.
You know?
So like 2 eye contacts is like that's good.
Yeah. Now you're still good. You haven't
Two's
like
good.
hit the weird level
Wow.
It's like
I always,
scary.
I always hit the weird level then.
Yeah, bro. You
I'm like this. I'm like this. I'm like, look, put over there. Look, no, and then like, and I'm like, and then I go like this.
The 10-minute stare.
And then I go like this. And I go like, what's your name?
Okay, I'm Michelle.
I like your shoes.
Oh, really?
She's like, you're not looking at my shoes at all. I'm like,
What am I wearing right now? What color are they?
That's how I do it. So I fuck that up all the time.
Yeah.
You.
I think that the whole stare down is like, once you kind of, you can
feel it.
You can feel it. If you like someone and you try to like give them a little eye, and then they give you a little eye back, and then all of a sudden, you know, you get a little closer in your workouts.
So migrating towards them, you think it's a good idea?
Well, if I see a cute guy at the gym and I want him to come talk to me, I'm gonna give him a little like, hey, little eye, you know.
Yo.
So the girl has to like reciprocate that back. If you're staring at her and she gives you the stare back, but if she's not, then you can't just keep like pushing it.
Guys, so
Yeah.
how do guys we know then if we're getting the right
You
stares?
should know though. It's like
Okay.
a nice look back, you know.
Yeah,
You gotta give them the like the
If we're looking
smile,
back.
a little nod, a little like, hey.
So there's gonna be you should
Yeah,
know.
like a little something.
You should catch us checking you out.
Yeah, we should be
I
looking
mean,
at
that's
you.
the signal right there.
Because,
you know.
Always be looking, bro.
So I can just stare the whole
Be aware.
just stare the whole
dude.
time until they look.
If I stare back at you, and then you keep staring at me, and then I keep staring back at you, and maybe I make my way over to where you're working out, then maybe that's a little hint that like I'm telling you it's okay.
I'm just gonna keep staring at you the whole time.
No.
The whole time it's gonna
No,
be like,
bro.
I'm gonna be like, just like dead stare.
No, that's
Like
creepy.
finesse.
That's when
Like,
it gets
be cool
creepy.
about
Yeah.
it.
Finesse.
Cool.
Finesse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What that means.
You got another good one? Do you have any questions?
Yeah, I want to know why guys never want to do leg day.
Yeah, bro.
I
Me
don't-
too, man. Yo. Seriously, come back.
Out of here, bro.
No, seriously.
Fuck leg day.
No, seriously.
All right,
Tell me.
fine. Okay, fine. I want to talk about this. Is a very important subject. This
Yes,
is
finally.
okay. Okay, so this is what leg day is about, right? Why is it a thing? Why is it a thing? Okay, so fine. I think the reason why guys don't appreciate leg day as much as they appreciate upper body or arms and all that is because you don't visually see it, and a lot of the times it's probably the hardest muscle to work. And I think people just sometimes are afraid of hard work.
And guys are lazy.
And because you can get more of a gratification
Yeah.
Right.
from the upper body, because most of the times like your upper body's probably already more developed. Because at the end of the day, it's like you guys should have started from square one when you first started working out, like the basics, doing squats, doing deadlifts, doing things that are gonna make your whole body better, not just, because I did the same thing though when I started. I was like,
Bench press,
oh,
curls.
bench press and curls.
Yeah.
And so that was the first thing you kind of see an effect from. So when you're in the gym, you like to wear a tank top, you feel good. Most guys don't have big enough legs to do that in the gym, so it's like when you're in the gym, you know your legs maybe are not big enough already,
Yeah.
so you don't want to wear things to show them, so then you're not seeing them. I think the sight, like I think seeing
For
you
sure.
do, like
Seeing's believing, bro.
seeing is believing. So if you look in the mirror, you have good lighting, you have good stuff, like good mirrors, like my gym will have. But the point is, like when you have all those things and you see it, you're like, shit, I feel good, I look good. It kind of motivates you to keep going. And I think guys, the fact that already don't have bigger legs, that they kind of just avoid it and they just keep avoiding it and it gets worse. But
yeah, and then it looks so bad. Yeah. You know? It does.
guys,
So
you're
bad,
hearing
but I don't. So you think that just because you're always going to be wearing pants and hiding your legs that this isn't going to matter? Do you know what I mean? I mean, what happens?
Because at some point,
what happens when you get
so,
naked
yeah.
and you take those pants off and you're so well developed from the waist up and then
it's
Why
not
are
even
they getting
like-
naked though?
not even
Why are
it's
they
just
getting
like
naked?
little strips.
bro, what do you mean to have sex, bro? This is not like a.
Oh shit.
Come on, man. We talk about this shit all the time.
You want to look
We're keeping
better.
it real. We're keeping it real.
Like the whole body, it needs to all like come
Be balanced.
together. And,
Yeah.
be balanced.
I agree.
That's essential.
Sure.
So, what they're saying, guys, is you can't avoid this. So, I know I say every day is arm day, but start eating legs more.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're gonna take your pants off and they're gonna be like,
No, it's not hard.
Johnny Bravo, what
Doesn't
happened?
match.
Johnny, like, what's
Yo,
going
low-key,
on?
he didn't hit legs at
He
all.
was like this.
He was huge upper body.
Huge, bro. That
He got
motherfucker
good
was like
hair
this.
too.
His hair was amazing.
Yeah, and he was
Amazing.
Yeah,
It was
bro.
blonde too. He always wore sunglasses too, right?
Yeah. He's
Johnny
poking.
Bravo. But he took the pants off and the girls are like, whoa, stick figure, what is going on? So that's not good.
No, no.
So kids, guys, people, gentlemen, people, I want you to understand this. If you're younger, you're 16, you're 15, you're 17, at some point, not that it's gonna like make or break you, but try your best to hit legs, because at some point we're hearing from these lovely women right here, and I believe most women probably feel the same way, that it would be weird to see like a really developed upper body and like a very underdeveloped lower body. It's me.
I'm kidding, bro. I'm just showing your shoes.
I mean, my legs are not the best, but like, give me some credit, man.
They're strong.
They're strong. That's about it. Anyways, it's important though. So guys, every day, hit legs at least once a week.
More than that, dude.
At least 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Realistically, 3 times a week.
Yeah, realistically.
Because when I say that, I mean like a deadlift
Yeah.
should be like back, but you still gotta hit your legs.
Yeah.
Squatting should be just legs.
Yeah,
And then maybe like another like bodybuilding style.
Yeah.
And then hit arms every day so you make sure you still feel good.
Yeah.
That's important. Any other questions about guys? That was interesting. I think that's why though. And you guys, I don't know if you guys feel the same way.
I got a question.
Go for it.
So, if you were to hit on a girl at the gym, and you know the whole eye contact thing, right?
Yeah.
So, if you go to a gym and she goes to the gym, should you go for like the conversation the first time you make eye contact, or should you be like, oh, should I go to the gym like 3 to 5 more times and then I'll see her on different
Like,
occasions?
should they go right for it?
No. What if she's like gone and someone else swoops her up?
Oh, so you're saying go for the kill?
Don't
Yes.
do it. Don't do it.
Not
immediately.
Like, not immediately, but like
Yeah, 'cause
after.
that's just kind of
Yeah.
like.
So we're talking about the same day. You think the same day? Fuck it, just go for it.
She says fuck it the same day.
You might as well go for it, right? The same day. Because
I feel like if
it might be gone.
if it's both people having the eye attention and attraction to one another, then why not?
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna help answer this too.
Yeah.
I think like in life, you should just fucking go. I'm not saying like if a girl's not giving you if she's not giving you any look, don't like, because you might feel bad about what happens. But if you're getting some look, like at least try.
Yeah.
Like because I remember for sure when I was younger, like I would, and even now, like I have the hardest time like approaching girls because I always like, you motherfucker might laugh at me or whatever. But the point is like, it's just a self-conscious thing. But guys, like I promise you, there's nothing to lose from it. It just, you're not gonna get, I guess, what you were trying to get, so it kind of feels like a loss, but at the end of the day, if you don't try and they're gone, you still lost.
Yeah.
Like, so you're losing both ways. Whether you do it or don't, you're gonna lose, right?
Yeah.
If you feel like that. But if you try, you have a 50% chance of it working. Or you have no percent chance of it working at all if you just don't.
Yeah.
So if you're getting a look, you feel like it at all, something, you're like, oh shit, like I'm in there. Like, just go for it. And try your best. And talk about her shoes.
yeah.
Not her sports bra. But yeah, so that's what I think. I think that's just in life. You should treat things that you're going after like that, because it's like no one's gonna do it for you. It's nothing's guaranteed. Like fuck it, just go. So you guys can agree.
Totally. I'm waiting till that 3rd or 5th time till you see her. She's already over it by then. It's annoying.
Like if I see somebody and I like them and I see
Because it
that
shows
they're
you're not being
vibing.
confident.
Well, yeah, and it's like,
it's
is
not
this guy gonna
sexy.
approach me or not? Like,
Yeah.
no, like, what else do I have to do? I'm here.
Then they might
Come
think some
on.
type of way about themselves, because then you're fucking with their psyche, because they're like, why is he not approaching me? Like something wrong with me?
Yeah.
You gotta think about so many different levels.
Do you guys ever approach guys?
That's a good question.
Not
They're like,
really.
nah, we're fucking trophies. We're trophies. We sit on a fucking mantle. Damn. And they come. And they try and take us from the fucking, I want to take this one. So never.
I mean, I don't think. I maybe joked around and like poked like their muscle or like I can bench more than you or something silly, but not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if girls do that though, for sure, the guy, if he's interested, he should try and be like,
yeah,
hey,
I mean,
what's
sure.
going on?
Absolutely.
That's like the ultimate sign. If she's telling you something like that, like poking your muscle or something, like going for the kill. Stop playing games.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Any attention at all.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I keep hearing the same thing from girls. Like they're there. Most girls, especially like they're in there to work out. For them, I mean, there are girls in the gym. Would you agree that are there to talk to guys?
For sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you know? How do we know what girls are there to talk to guys and what girls aren't? Because I see
You
girls
just
in
look
the
at
gym.
their workout. It's
Yeah.
you know what I mean. They're not taking their workout seriously and literally all the time.
So those are like the fish in a barrel.
Yeah.
Those are the easy ones. You're just
Easy,
like
go.
go for it because you're there for that.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but how do we know that? How do we spot the fish in the barrel? For all my guys out there.
Maybe they're not really sweating.
Yeah, they're not really
They're not
like
really
working out.
Yeah. They're like on their phone, they're like texting, or like not really.
Solid.
Yeah.
This is good
working out,
advice.
yeah.
So if you
You know.
see them and you guys are interested, then just going for the kill. You know, no matter what, just try it.
Yeah.
Because they're there for that.
Yeah.
Okay, what else? Got any other questions? Any other good questions? You have some good questions, Kev.
Let's see here.
Do you guys have any questions? Ask me a good question.
It was like the biggest.
Leg day. Why guys don't hit legs?
Yeah.
Gym question for boys.
Well, would you, okay, so this whole thing with like, you know, a lot of people, at least from people I've talked to, they've said, oh, you don't want to like shit where you eat, so you don't want to date where
I see.
you
yeah.
date someone where you work out. Is this
Right.
true? Like, would you do that? Would you not do that? Like, would you only date someone from like a different gym that you might go to, or like, would you date someone from your normal gym that you go to?
That could get a little awkward though.
It can.
Things don't work
You gotta
out.
finesse that.
Yeah.
I don't think I would want to date anybody that goes to my gym that I would
Your actual
have to
gym.
see every
Yeah.
day. Because if that didn't go well, then
God.
that's so yeah.
That's all
so
you're
Oh,
happy
this is like this really fucks the whole game up though.
I know. I'm sorry.
Because like that's the whole So it's like you gotta find one and then be like, yeah, this is cool, but like I'm gonna get a new gym membership. I don't wanna mess this. Damn. Then they'd be like, wow, I really respect
But I
this
mean,
guy.
that's for like those people that just go to that gym all the time. And there's a lot of people that just spread themselves out and go to multiple gyms.
But there is
and that's cool.
But I'm sure there's a lot of people that go to the same gym.
Yeah, most people here.
Because you gotta think,
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking, this is like the internet, all the people across the world.
Yeah.
The entire world.
So, damn.
I mean, at least have different gym times. Like he likes to work out at night, so
Yeah.
I
Or
like to work out in
classes,
the
like I
morning.
like to do Pilates and other classes and
Classes,
stuff. So
yes.
you could move it up to that, or
I'm
move
gonna ask about classes.
Yeah.
Is it weird if a guy who shouldn't be in the class is in a class?
No.
Yes.
I have guys that are in Pilates, and I think
No.
that they're cute. Sometimes,
No.
not really. Well, sometimes.
No.
Because they're in classes hunting.
Yes.
Right, and it's all girls, and it's all cute girls at my Pilates class too.
Yeah.
A lot of these classes this.
Yeah, what?
No, Carrie's Pilates.
Wait, what time? What gym?
Yeah.
Well, I like Glenn's class, usually at noon.
Glenn's class at noon?
Yeah, Carrie's Pilates class.
Bro, write that down, dude.
Yeah.
Write down, dude.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but you can kind of switch it up and do that for the girl anyway. I don't know about the
Yeah.
guy changing up his
I
gym or.
don't know, like whenever I see a guy in the back of a yoga class, I mean,
You're like, this is creeper.
he's there for one thing.
He's like,
definitely.
what? He's like, I'm just gonna be back here. Yeah, keep doing that. Yeah. He's like in the corner like this. He's like, yeah, I'm stretching. I'm gonna do it in a second. That reminds me of fucking one of Andrew Bachelor's fucking things. Anyways, that's a different story.
Right.
Okay, what else? We don't cut these videos, you know that.
No?
This is all straight
Yeah,
shots.
Oh my
I'll show
god.
Yeah. So like all this whole video, like there's no cuts. It's just like really straight up just doing it.
Yeah, this is life.
You guys have been great though.
Okay.
So we just get,
Okay,
you know.
well,
I
how
think-
come guys don't stretch either? I mean, because I stretch.
I don't know
every
any
time
guy
I
that
work out.
stretches,
Never.
ever.
No.
Why
No,
would
You
there's
stretch
like
right
two
now.
guys.
They're trying to keep their like stretching it.
What do you mean? I
I don't
stretch?
think that has to do
You
with
like guys that
bulkiness.
stretch?
Oh, does it?
You like guys that stretch?
Oh, well, yeah, I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm stretching.
I like it when the guy knows what he's doing and he takes care of his body.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I just
So-
don't think guys care to stretch though.
Let me ask you a
Right?
question, because now that we're assuming that. Do you think all girls want a guy who takes care of his body and takes care of himself?
Yes.
Yeah.
Even if they're not into the gym?
Don't guys always want a girl that takes care of their body? You guys don't want to be
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind blown right now.
Yeah.
Even if they don't work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the lack of what you're not doing in the gym.
It's a lack of what you're not
it's a
doing in your
reflection.
life. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
It is.
reflection that
Yeah.
you don't.
Damn.
you
It
don't
all
know what
comes
you're doing.
together, don't
Yeah.
you think? Unless you're just
Yeah.
born that way, which some people are, and
True.
they're lucky and blessed. But
Yeah.
you know, the outside.
Kevin, like Kevin.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
Kevin doesn't do he doesn't work out. He's just like, I just look like this, bro.
For sure, bro.
Fucking guy, man.
Should all come together.
Yeah. I think that makes sense. So, it's important. Obviously, most of these guys here probably do work out. If you guys don't work out, you should, like she's saying. And like, I mean, I think at this point you guys should, I'm saying you should be doing it because of the same reason.
Yeah.
It's because it's almost like a representation of your whole life. I'm not saying you have to be some psycho gym person like me and spend like all your days in the gym, because that's a little bit like kind of far. But something that makes you more complete as a human, because you're challenging yourself. It shows that you're trying to become better physically, mentally. It kind of all can relate to the same thing. So get better.
Yep.
That's what this is about. And then you can get amazing, beautiful women like these two right here.
Yeah.
So thank you, appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you for the time. You're the best. Let me know, guys, what you want to see more videos of. If you have any questions you want to ask, like amazing, beautiful women, so that I can find them and I can ask for you. I'll do my best. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe, click the little bell button. More videos coming soon. What else? Yeah, find them on the Instagram world. I'm gonna put their links here, just like I did in the other video. I'm out. We're gonna go play basketball.
Yay. Sweet.